Yo, recently the internet hit us with another situation, and trust me, this one is weird. I have a couple of things to show you today, and I'm already warning you. You might need some emotional preparation for this video. So, on TikTok, there is this whole sub community of boy moms. And at first glance, there is nothing wrong with it. Like, if you're a boy mom, you might want to follow other moms who share similar experiences. That's completely normal. The problem starts when the kind of experiences they share are things like being jealous of their son's girlfriend or being genuinely upset because their son stopped breastfeeding. Like, why? So yeah, you can probably imagine the kind of content we are dealing with here. I watched a couple of these TikToks, and honestly, they are the type of videos where if I show it them on YouTube, I wouldn't be worried about copyright because I would be so worried about being arrested. But don't worry, I'm not gonna show you the worst ones. I'm not trying to traumatize you. So we're gonna start with the lighter one. And I say lighter because apparently the internet has a very low standard for what counts as normal. There is this woman talking about how her son, who is definitely not a baby anymore, still wants to breastfeed. And look, the situation itself is not really my business. If that's something happening inside her house between her and her family, I mean, that's okay, that's their life. I might think it's a little weird, but at the end of the day, I'm just some guy on the internet. The thing that makes me question everything is why are you recording this? And more importantly, why are you showing it to millions of people? Because there is a big difference between something weird happening privately and someone looking at the camera and going, hey guys, look at my son. He still wants to breastfeed. Like, you recorded this, you edited this, and you made the decision that this was something the internet needed to see. And at that point, you're kind of inviting people to have an opinion. So I'm not judging something that happened behind closed doors. I'm judging the fact that you opened the door, invited everyone inside, and asked them to look. That's weird. Okay, this next one, I'm being serious right now. You might want to leave this video. I'm giving you a chance because what I'm about to show you has a real possibility of making you question humanity. So if you still have hope for the internet, leave right now. I'm warning you. This is a mother kissing her baby on the mouth. And I'm not talking about a quick little kiss that some people might consider normal. Some people. I'm talking about something that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. This is the kind of thing where I genuinely don't understand how someone records it, watches the video back, and thinks, yeah, this is definitely something I should upload. And this is not just weird. This is concerning. And the fact that she decided to post it online makes it even worse. Because now it's not only something happening privately. She took something involving her child and decided to turn it into content. And honestly, I don't know what argument could defend this. Because what could she even say? And the craziest part, she actually made a video responding to the criticism. So buckle up, guys, because this is where things get interesting.
Do you think the people that are so bothered by me kissing my baby, do you think they know they have mommy issues? I'm here to tell them.
So I guess the entire population has mommy issues then, because apparently having a normal reaction to something uncomfortable is personal problem now. And I'm pretty sure her son is going to have some questions too when he grows up and find this. Imagine being older, finding this video online and thinking, what the fuck, mom? What were you doing? And let's not even talk about what his classmates could say if they found this. And that's the thing, you didn't just do something people might find weird. I think everybody might find weird. You recorded it, you posted it, you put it online forever. All for a few likes and a little attention. After what I showed you, I don't think anything else in this video is going to hit the same level. You're probably gonna look at everything I say from now on and think, okay, but is it worse than that? Because let's be honest, you just watched a mom kissing her baby on the mouth. That's a pretty high bar. So before we continue, I need you to forget that video. Erase it from your mind. And let's be honest, I don't think you want to remember it anyway. So yeah, well, there are a lot of videos on TikTok of moms sexually dancing with their sons like they are in some kind of strip club. And bro, I'm not even gonna spend too much time talking about that. I think you already understand where the problem is. Instead, let's look at this post from a mom talking about what it was like when she found out her son had a girlfriend. And the crazy thing is, she describes it like it was a tragedy, like some kind of heartbreaking story that would make Shakespeare jealous. She talks about it like she lost someone. She said she sits between them on the couch. This is the biggest cock block I've ever seen. And the worst part, she is his mom. Like, imagine being the girlfriend and having your boyfriend's mom literally placing herself between you two. That's not a relationship. This is like a boss fight against his mom. And after that, she says she's pretty sure the girl loves her. Mom, I have something to tell you. She doesn't. And if I were you, I would probably look both ways before crossing the street. This girl is gonna revenge. Now I need you to pay attention to this last part because the way she introduces her son is completely different from the way she talks about the girlfriend. When she talks about her son, she gives him all these compliments and everything. Then she introduces Taylor, and suddenly the energy changes. Taylor gets introduced like she's the free version of Spotify or something like that. Another girlfriend situation, and this one is fucked up. This is about a mom who caught her son in the bed with a girl, and instead of dealing with the situation like a normal person, she recorded the whole thing and she recorded it like she just caught her husband cheating on her. She's calling the girl names, screaming at her, and acting completely insane. She even tells the girl to leave the house. And look, I understand if she was angry, if her son brought someone home without telling her, especially if they live in her house, she has the right to be upset. That's completely understandable. But those she need to record it, those she need to scream at the girl and expose her online, because that's not solving anything. That's just turning a family problem into an internet content. At least talk to your son, talk to the girl, control control your anger for 5 minutes. And recently, this mom went viral because she compared her son to a toxic boyfriend. Her name is Janie Mullen. She even went on podcasts to talk about it, and now she's everywhere. And honestly, she's weird as hell. I'm not gonna dive too deep into this situation because there are a lot of creators talking about it. But there is one thing that really stood out to me. She said her dad used it to kiss her on the mouth, and yeah, that's weird. And honestly, I feel like that explains a lot. You already gave us the answer. You don't need to go on podcasts no more. And that's it. After seeing all this, I think we can agree on one thing. Apparently, the two biggest tragedies in a TikTok boy mom's life are her son stopping breastfeeding and her son getting a girlfriend. And look, if you're a boy mom, there's nothing wrong with loving your kid. There's nothing wrong with being emotional when your son grows up. And yeah, maybe feeling a little jealous when your kid gets a girlfriend is normal. That's human. The problem is when you start treating your son like he's your boyfriend. That's weird. And most importantly, Don't record it, don't post it, don't turn your family problems into content for strangers online. And with that, I'm out.